CloseCallSports.com, we were asked about runner's lane interference.
And this one a little tapper out in front of the plate. Foltynewicz will throw the hand grenade to first, and it's too high.
The question that we were asked is specifically the runner was outside of the running lane, running inside the line, so to speak, not within, but inside the line to the left of it, the entire way to first base. Is that not illegal? It altered the pitcher's throw. Shouldn't that be interference?
It's a tough one here for Mike Foltynewicz. He took a look at home. You're going to see Larnach scoring pretty easily. He did not have a play there, and then when he realized he wanted to throw this ball to first base, there was no lane for him, as you mentioned, to throw the baseball, and so we tried to go up over.
Whenever I get asked about this, I start by underlining and emboldening one part of the sentence of the rule, which is, quote, interferes with the fielder taking the throw at first base. The interpretation is not whether the throw is true, but whether it could still reasonably retire the runner. Put it together, that means that if the runner, by virtue of being not within the lane, interferes with the fielder that is receiving the throw, taking the throw, that's interference. But if the fielder taking the throw is not interfered with because the throw wouldn't have retired the runner anyway, that's not interference. Altering the throw of the pitcher, that's not interference. It has to be interference with the fielder receiving the throw. In football, this is not uncatchable, but it's a similar idea. Because Lowe had to jump to catch the ball, and by the time that Lowe came back on the bag, the runner touched the base, we would say that the throw could not have reasonably retired the runner. Lowe was not interfered with getting the ball. Lowe could get the ball. The problem is that the pitcher's throw was altered, and in professional baseball, that is not runner's lane interference. That said, if this was a college game, this would be runner's lane interference, because under NC2A rules, in college, if the throw is altered, then that is runner's lane interference. So again, pro, it has to be the fielder taking the throw. In college, the fielder taking the throw or the fielder making the throw. Either way, it's interference. And in high school, it doesn't even have to be technical interference with either of those players. If the batter runner is not within the lane as a ball is being thrown to first base, whether or not interference, quote, technically occurs or not, the batter runner is out. So to recap, professional, this is not runner's lane interference. College and high school, this is runner's lane interference. As we see first baseman Lowe jump to catch the ball, his foot comes back to the base well after the runner has gotten to the base. The throw was not reasonable, as Wendelstedt's interpretation would say. It could not reasonably retire the runner. Had the throw been a line drive type of a throw straight to the glove of the first baseman, and the first baseman had trouble catching it because of the runner's position, that would be runner's lane interference. Had the pitcher's throw drilled the runner in the back, that also would have been runner's lane interference because it deprived the first baseman with the opportunity to field the throw. A quick compare and contrast I want to do with the famous RLI play from the World Series. So we have Jeffers on the left, Trey Turner on the right. And the question again, interference with the fielder receiving the throw at first base. So on the Jeffers play, does Jeffers have any illegal interaction with Lowe? The answer is no, because the throw's not good. Lowe was able to catch the ball. On the right, does Turner have any interaction with the first baseman, Gurriel? And the answer is yes, because Turner knocks the glove off of Gurriel as the ball arrives at first base. Both runners, all else equal, are completely failing to run within the runner's lane. There's no doubt about that. Both runners are in fair territory by a long shot. But the difference is that Jeffers does not illegally interact with the fielder taking the throw at first base, whereas Turner does. And for that reason, Jeffers is no-called, whereas Turner, Sam Holbrook, the umpire right on the line looking at it, is called for runner's lane interference. Correct no call on Jeffers. Again, lower level, college, this is runner's lane interference. High school, this is also an out on the batter runner. But in professional baseball, Jeffers is safe. That is not runner's lane interference. The throw has to be better.
Get that baseball, and that's an unfortunate decision there from Mike Foltynewicz. You want to see him either throw that ball in foul territory by a lot or in fair territory, one side or the other, not necessarily over the runner.
So that's what I was going to ask you. As a pitcher, you've got to signal somehow or communicate somehow that you're going in, you're going out, and then just fire.
Yeah, and usually, the first baseman will let you know. Inside, outside, right, is what he'll usually tell you, or in or out, whatever it may be. The only thing I was wondering was whether or not the base runner Jeffers, was he in that 45-foot lane? Most guys don't run in there. You only have to have 1 foot in. Yeah, that's close.
Incorrect. Both feet have to be in or touching the line.
If Folty hits him with the baseball right here,
I don't even think he has to hit
out.
him. That's not. No, he's not in the lane.
I thought it had. So they altered the throw. So because they altered the throw, it should be in. I thought you had to hit him.
Correct. Altering the throw is a college rule, not a professional rule.
I think you have to be in that lane.
On any close play?
Yeah, that was always my interpretation of that. That's interesting because that one, you see that one get called all the time, and it's super annoying when it does.
Yeah, and it's not reviewable.
If anyone knows the broadcasters, please send them this video. Visit us online at Close Call Sports, Twitter and Facebook at Close Call Sports. We'll see you on the site.
Foltynewicz goes to second, and now kind of for left to first for the double play, and the inning is over.